All right, we're back. The Bearded Bros Golf Show 2023 US Open at LA Country Club just came to its conclusion with our winner, Wyndham Clark. I'm Rod.
And I'm Marcus.
We talked earlier in the year, about a month ago, when Wyndham Clark won the Wells Fargo at Quail Hollow Club. Could he do it again? Was he going to be kind of a continuation of this year's winners, first time winners, where they don't go on to do much afterwards? But as we always say, cream rises to the crop. He looked the part this week. What do you think
Mhm.
about this win? Let's start there. Just what do you think about Wyndham Clark backing up his Wells Fargo win with a U.S. Open win, his first major?
I think it kind of goes back to what we were talking about, maybe just even yesterday when we were talking about how he, deep down just wants to talk noise and play the best. I mean, he ended up doing that. He got to 12, kind of came back to the field, but I mean, he showed he had the pedigree to win on the biggest stage. And I mean, I felt like when everybody was kind of complaining and finding things to gripe about, he just kept on about his way and found a way to dig it out and win. I mean, he had a lot of clutch putts down the end, a clutch par save on 16 that we were just talking about too. Like, I mean, when it came down to it, he put on a show when he needed to, and I think he solidified himself as one of the top players on the tour for at least the next couple of years if he can keep this going and keeping that controllable little fade he's got going right now as well.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, he's a big hitter. They kept saying he was placing his fairway finder out there, but that fairway finder was going about 300. So
Right.
kudos for him for being able to find the fairway with a conservative little bop to the left and let that thing just kind of fade off to the right there a little bit. So kudos
Easy
to him.
distance.
I want to say honestly, we were just talking about this as well. Kind of the last night really to me told the story of where this was going to go.
Yeah.
I had placed a comment on a poll that I had on our community on the community tab here, asking who did we think who was gonna win today? Ricky Fowler, Wyndham Clark, Rory, or Scotty Scheffler, who was, a few strokes back. But going into 18 last night, Wyndham Clark hits the flagstick, just aims right at it, hits it, knocks it down. Luckily, didn't have too much spin on it, was able to convert the birdie putt. Conversely, you had Ricky Fowler three putting, looking a bit flummoxed on that par putt where it lipped out on the left hand side. And the bogey putt wasn't a guarantee either.
Right.
A lot of posts today on social media of Ricky sticking around, signing autographs.
Yeah, thanks for going with us. Appreciate it. Thanks, Rick. Yeah. Play well tomorrow. We didn't have any others, right? Okay. Well, I have an extra.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Doing press, etc. Just doing the gracious thing that made Ricky popular. And I
Yeah.
think it was easy to, lean on the emotional side and say, okay, dude's gonna be okay. He's kind of just, it was a little blip on the radar, but it was very clear early on today he was just kind of holding on for dear life.
Yeah.
While Wyndham Clark was, honestly early on started off pretty strong. Rory also started off strong as well with the birdie on one, had 12 straight pars in the middle of his round, and then, ended up bogeying the hole as well. So, yeah, I think Wyndham Clark does look the part. Dude looks like, I mean, he's buff.
Yeah.
Hits it a ton, and I agree. Next couple of years, as long as he can keep the mental side of his game together, I think he'll be really good and possibly go on a tear here. I think it's just cool, as we've discussed many times, the amount of good golf and stars that are coming about is
Exactly.
pretty impressive. It's pretty impressive, and it's legit. It's not just because other people are falling off. Again, all the stars came out. We got live golfers mixed with PGA Tour.